Have you ever heard of product design, but you have no idea what it means? Well, in this video, I'd like to give you the simplest explanation I can of what product design is, and I'd like to explain to you why it's so important and why I think it's such an exciting thing to do. Hi, I'm Finley. I'm a product designer working in tech, and on this channel, I help introduce people to the world of design and help them grow in their career. What does product design mean? Let's break down product design into product and design. Product. You might think of a product as being something that you can buy in a store, but it can also be something digital, like an app or a website. Like a product that you buy in a shop, a digital product solves a problem that somebody has and therefore creates value for them. These are both products and they both solve problems. Design. Everything that is being created by humans has been designed by someone. Design is all about finding the solution to the problem that you're trying to solve. A designer may take into consideration things like, who is this a problem for? Or where does this problem occur? Or maybe even why does this problem exist? Product design is the combination of these two things, but let's dig a little bit deeper into what it means to design products. In the case of the shopping list app problem, designing a solution for this might require taking into account things like, where is the user going to use this app? Or what kind of information may they want to put into the app or take out of it? What kind of device the person has? Do they have a smartphone? Do they have a smartwatch? To ensure the problem is solved really well, the designer might choose to test their idea with real people to see how they react to it. Or they may even choose to include people in the design process to really understand how they would like to see this problem be solved. How it looks and feels. Product designer would probably want to think about the look and feel of the app as well. You might want to take into consideration things like making sure the app is pleasant to use, the design is consistent with the brand of the company that are even making the app, and that the app would be accessible to everyone who may want to use it, no matter their needs. Making it real. Think of architects and builders and electricians and plumbers and carpenters. Architects usually design the buildings, but they don't necessarily build them. The same is true of digital products too. So product designers often work with people like software engineers to bring their products to life. This might mean doing things like preparing visual designs to show to the software engineers to help them build the product accurately, or it could even mean just sitting side by side as the product's being built, helping engineers understand exactly how things should look to make sure the polish is just right. Measuring success and finding improvements. But once a product is out there in the world, that's not usually the end of it, right? Think of the iPhone. Every year a new iPhone comes along, and designers will play a critical role in understanding the successes and failures of the previous year's iPhone, so when they come to design the new one, they can understand how to make it better and where the improvements should be. To understand how the product's working, the designers could perhaps immerse themselves in the environment where the product's being used. They could use the product themselves to see how it really works. Or maybe they could analyze metrics to see how users are using features and what's working well and what isn't. Knowing how well your designs perform and how effective they are at solving the problems that users have is super important to make sure that you can improve the product and continue to bring more and more value to your users. Why I think product design is important and very exciting. You may have noticed that more and more companies are hiring product designers, and you might be wondering why. Whilst it may feel as though the internet has been around for a very long time, we're still in the very early days of moving our economy online. Every day, new businesses and industries are being created to solve problems with greater and greater efficiency. And every day, all around the world, more and more people are getting online and using these products and becoming involved in the digital economy all around the world. And wherever someone is doing business online, they're using a product or service that needs to be designed, maintained, and iterated upon. So that's why there is so much growth and demand in the field of product design. And that's my explanation of product design and why I think it's such an exciting and important field. If you're interested in finding out more about what product designers do, or maybe how you could become one yourself, then please consider subscribing to my channel and checking out my other content. And if you have any feedback or questions for me based on this video or based on anything else to do with product design, please feel free to get in touch. Thanks.